Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Gashi's Kaman TV, the Torres Mandab in Black Africa. Let me hope that you are fine wherever you are. Museveni's son, MUHOOZI Kainerugaba, born in 1974, today caused a storm on the social media. There was I would call it social media unrest in Kenya because of what Museveni son, the son of Janet and Museveni, tweeted. And what he said is that it would take me and my army 2 weeks to capture Nairobi. That is the first tweet. And this is scary at this time. So I want to read the second tweet because that's the first tweet of capturing Nairobi within 2 weeks. And the second one is that the only problem with Uhuru is that he did not seek a third term, which we would have won easily. Get the word, which we would have won easily. In fact, he's not even saying which Uhuru could have won easily. He is part and parcel of Uhuru's win. The other thing is that he is saying, after our army captures Nairobi, where would I stay? Should I stay in Westland, Riverside? So you can see now he has already invaded and has captured, is now settling in Nairobi. The other thing he said is that I love Uhuru for his courage, honesty, and intelligence. Just as he was saying this, and Kenyans were mad when they started responding. And jambo lingine ambalo alisema ni kwamba that I just spoke to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, my brother, get it, my brother, and he is an incredible man. I love him for his courage. He'll visit Uganda soon. And this, in my view, something that should raise alarm in Kenya. Is he beating the drums of war? Because anybody would like to know why he is saying this. I want to remind Kenyans that on that July 1976, the Israel fighters' jet failed in Nairobi to attack Entebbe in what was known as the Thunderbolt Operation Entebbe Raid. That was in that July 1976. And within no time, the Israelis had accomplished their mission. It took them the shortest time possible that you would imagine. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, can you subscribe, can like our video, and comment. For those who are supporting us, we are very, very humbled. Let me tell you something about MUHOOZI. MUHOOZI. The man was born in 1974 in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. He was not even born in Uganda. And when he was born, his father, that is Kaguta Museveni, was in a rebellion already, fighting Idi Amin Dada. And the family returned to Uganda in 1979 after the collapse of Idi Amin regime. That is when this man reported back. And looking at his personality, those who knows him says that he is an introvert, somebody who doesn't talk much. And when he was in school, his classmate says that he did not interact much with them, and he kept to himself. Even in the army, he is not reachable. He's not reachable, that is what he can say. And the other thing is that he is known to write fire in the social media and attack the other countries. The man loves alcohol. He loves the bottle. And his education leaves a lot to be desired. Though he went to, he seemed to have gone to university, that is Nottingham. It is not known whether this man graduated. Now, I want us to look at the reason why this man tweeted like this. What was he after? What does he achieve by attacking Nairobi? The first thing, in my view, is that since I've said this man loves the bottle, he could have been drunk. Labda alikuwa mlevi, na mlevi ni mlevi too. And you see, as an army general, because I think he's a commander of the army, as an army general or an army officer, he's not supposed to behave like this. Because I think he has committed a felony. And in my view, this man could have been drunk. And literally drunk with alcohol. The other thing, in my view, is that, Uhuru is his close friend. And being his close friend, and maybe a drinking buddy, maybe he felt bad. Because when you read the tweet, he says he loves Uhuru, Uhuru is intelligent, and he's a cool guy, he's a gentleman, he's going to visit Uganda very soon. So maybe he's defending Uhuru. He felt very bitter when Uhuru was defeated. Remember, he said that the problem with Uhuru is that he did not seek a third term. Uganda is under military rule, so to speak, literally under military rule. What we have, although MUSEVEN is said to be a civilian, what we know is that this man was an army, ni mtu ambaye alichukua serikali kwa nguvu, and he's very bitter. That is why he's saying that Uhuru should have taken the third term. They have gone for that time, and they could have won easily. Another thing that people don't know is that a number of Ugandans believes that the Kenyatta family is from the Kabaka kingdom. I think, and they say that Kenyatta was born by Kabaka, and so they see Uhuru as a prince, and that is why you see the love they have for him. But the Ugandans love Uhuru very much, and they felt very bad when Uhuru lost with Baba, because they believe that Baba did not lose fairly. Ruto did not win the elections. That is what most of the Ugandans believe. The other thing is that he could be envying Nairobi. Nairobi looks like London to many people. And Nairobi with so many buildings, very tall buildings, infrastructures, and you see underpasses, overpasses, even a national park in Nairobi, the only city with a national park in the world, and a river passing through the town, and a university, a prestigious university of Nairobi. So he could be envying Nairobi, and that is why he is saying after capturing Nairobi, he would stay in River Road or West Rand. So you can see what I'm talking about. The other thing which is very, very important and sensitive, he could be testing Ruto, or maybe he wanted to provoke Ruto. Ruto is now the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Maybe he want to see what Ruto would say. But the funny thing is that our chief of defense force has not said anything. They have not responded. And you see, this is a threat to territorial integrity. Our boundaries are not safe. When you hear somebody talking like this, maybe he wanted to provoke Ruto to see what is going to happen, what he's going to say. And maybe you want to know what kind of metal he's made of. Kwa hivyo ni jambo ambalo linaweza kuwa lina jambo fulani ambalo anataka kupitisha ujumbe. The other thing is that this man, the way he's talking, he must be having a lot of hatred towards Ruto. And the reason why he may be having a lot of hatred towards Ruto is because, Ruto has been talking about dynasties. And you see, Museveni's son, MUHOOZI Kainerugaba, is a son of a dynasty. And the mother, I think, the Minister for Education in Uganda. And the father, the president. So, and by the way, this is the man who is destined to be the next president of Uganda. So he could be seeing Ruto as a threat. Because you see, Ruto was talking about dynasties. And he campaigned so much. And unajua Waswahili wanasema kwamba ukiona mwenzako akinyolewa, tia chako maji. And that is why maybe he could be very, very bitter with William Samoei Ruto. And he want to provoke him. And these words should not be taken easily. He can easily invade Nairobi. He can easily go for Nairobi and take it by force, capture it. So according to him, Nairobi is just one of the districts of Uganda. And it is very, very funny. The other thing is that maybe he is full of the spirit of jigoism. As person who has been in the military, you are, at times comes when you feel that you want to fight, you want to conquer, just like the Europeans wanted to conquer Africa, the way they wanted to expand, the way Russia is doing. Expansionist tendencies is known as the spirit of jingoism, the way the German and the Hitler used to do to conquer many territories. Because you see, one cause of I think the First World War is the spirit of jingoism, whereby Germany felt that it had developed so much and wanted to test its military capability. So this man maybe is what is bothering him. And there could be many things that could be bothering this person. But if you read this one very keenly, you see a man who is determined, who can do anything. You see a sadist. You see somebody who is a threat to Kenya. And only time will tell if this man is really serious. Kwa sababu ukisikia mtu akisema jambo, ni jambo ambalo amerifikiria. Sio jambo ambalo, because you see, even the good Bible says that what is in your heart, the mouth speaketh. Maybe that is what is in his heart. And Kenya should be very, very much afraid. Should be very much afraid. But I know our KDF are equal to the task. And I think the KDF would make Uganda as for the 14th county of Kenya. If MUSEVEN and his son dares to attack Nairobi, I will tell you, within 1 week, Uganda, this one was on a right note. I know Kenya and Uganda are brothers. For those of you who are Ugandans on this channel, feel free to comment. Feel free to say what you think. And for our subscribers, let me know what you think. Comment. Let us see where this debate is going to take us. So may you have a lovely evening and kindly subscribe to our channel. Bye-bye.